Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day already. So we're gonna make a couple of fall signs today. I made this one on my own the other night. I am not so fond of the pink color, but I had to try it out because the sample picture had the pink and I just had to see how it looked in person. I know one of my customers is going to love it. It isn't my style, but I had to try it so I could show you guys. So we're going to do ours a little different. And guess what I got? I got my chalk paste. I got my color of the month. I got Cozy. So we have a sign here that says sweater weather, and it has two really cute little pumpkins with that sweater type cutouts, you know, the design on it. And then we have the word fall, and the little pumpkin has that. I was thinking what would be really fun, because the background on this is black. The letters FLL, those are white. And then the pumpkin, we could do the pumpkin with Cozy. What do you think? I don't know if it's going to cover in one coat or if I'm going to have to do two coats, but Cozy is the color of the month. So if you haven't got it yet, you really should grab it. And it's exactly what I said we needed. Do you remember when I said we need a shimmer that's the color of cinnamon stick? Let me get cinnamon stick. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that they copied me. I'm going to show you. Okay, let me put you down to the table and all that. Go ahead and say hello if you're watching. Let me put you to the table. I am going to show you. I hope this is not going to stall. It kept doing that when I was first starting. Okay, so let me just show you everything. And I'm going to show you just how close Darlene was to guessing the color of the month. Isn't this so cute? I love that. Maybe we should do this first, and then we'll do that. And then this was free this month, so there was limited amounts available. So this came free. Sorry guys, with $50 purchase on the Chalkator website. For every $50, so like if your order was $100, I think I had one of my orders was $100. Then you get two. So for every 50, you get one of these. And they said the maximum was like 10 kits. So if you had a $500 order, you would get 10. So it comes with this and the little pumpkin. I think this is going to be really similar to the pumpkin on one of our club transfers. So I bet if we pulled out a club transfer from last year and we had the little pumpkin, I bet it's really similar. Anyways, so I got this free. So I'm going to try that out. I love that. Did anybody else get one? Did anybody else qualify and get one? I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to paint the background because we don't want it to just be this color. I think what we would do is we'll paint Warm Sunset. Oh, we should do that right now. We should do that, and then we can chalk this later. So we'll paint this Warm Sunset, and the top part we'll just kind of have to wing that. Maybe we'll color that in later. It's going to be hard to tell where that stops and starts. Okay, so I think what I should do is I should just paint that really quickly and set it to the side. But isn't this gorgeous? So this is the color that I said they needed to do. I said cinnamon stick in shimmer, and look at how close I was, guys. I like this even better, but this is gorgeous. How many people got their chalk paste? How many people got the freebie? That is really cool. I love that. So let me go ahead and see. I only got a couple of them. I wish I had gotten more, but as far as the freebies, but I didn't. Hey Sarah, how are you? Hi Carrie, good morning. Hi Betty. Hi Barbara. Hi Laura. Hi Darlene. Good morning Cheryl. Hi Lucia. Hi Deborah. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Carrie got one. Your order comes today. Yay. Got a couple and your order has shipped. Awesome. My other order shipped too. Yay. Hey, Deb. How are you? Laura, you need to get your dollars in. Use up your. You need to get your order in and use up your dollars. Yes, absolutely. Don't let your design dollars expire. I love the color too. It's really awesome. Hey, Lynn. How are you? Good morning, Kathy. You made it to the live. No babysitting today. That's awesome. Yay. We're glad you're here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to base coat this just really quick so that we can set it to the side, and then we'll chalk that a little bit later. When we're doing this, remind me to chalk this pumpkin. But I want to base coat it with a lighter color. I'm just going to quickly paint it. You guys just say hello. My day yesterday was a little bit busy, and then of course I was helping someone find their dog. Here's a scenario that happens sometimes. Someone will post, "Hey, I found this dog." They'll post it on their Nextdoor or their neighbor's app. And so it's hard. I can't see the posts, but other people can. I'm just gonna paint this whole thing this color. And then I'm gonna go back. You know what? I'll have to go back and do like the stem later. Just kind of fill it in with paint. Because I'm not gonna know where it stops and starts at. Okay, so let's try it. So this lady's in Tucson, and she lost her dog. And she posted on Facebook that she lost her dog. This person on the neighbor's app posted, "Hey, I found this dog." But when the person that lost her dog was trying to get a hold of the person that found her dog, she wasn't answering. And so then, of course, people start panicking and saying, "Oh no, is she keeping the dog? Why isn't she answering you?" And they started being really negative and rude. And I'm like, you know what? Just hang on, because people get busy. You know, people have lives, they work. We need to be patient. We need to trust the process. Sometimes it takes longer than we want it to. And someone says, you're going to have to get the police involved. And they just start escalating. I'm like, no, just hang on. Let me look up this person. So I did my little research thing. I have a little website that I go to find people's addresses and their phone numbers. And I found the lady, and I just started calling. There's a couple of them with that same name. I just started calling them, sending them text messages, and saying, "Hey, are you the one that posted? Here's the owner. Let me know." And we just had to trust the process. So last night I was tired at night, so I fell asleep early, and I was awoken at 12:30. By one of the people texting back and saying, "Hey, I have her dog. Send her a message. She can get it today." So I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. So then, of course, I'm wide awake because I'm like, yay, the process worked. They just needed to trust the process. I am just base coating this with Warm Sunset is the color. So I just want to get a base coat on there, and then we're going to do the details. We'll do the details with this. I think there's going to be enough contrast. I hope. So, hi Janet, how are you? Okay, I am going to just set this to the side. So this is our pumpkin. We're going to use the transfer, but we're going to set it to the side. Maybe I need to do some of this in brown right now. I'm like, can I just kind of try to figure it out a little bit of that? Maybe I can. But anyways, I was so excited. I was able to leave her a message. The lady who had lost her dog had long ago had gone to sleep, and I said, "You're not going to get this till the morning, but I wanted you to know that I made contact with the lady that has your dog, and you're going to get her back today." So, anyways, that was exciting. I was happy about that. It's such a good feeling to be able to help people reunite with their dog. Even if I haven't found my sweet Chloe, I've been able to help a lot of people find their dog. I'm just going to kind of paint it in. We might have to do something different. I might totally be missing what I need to do here. I'm just going to do a little bit of brown, and then we'll set it to the side. And we're going to do all of the detail with our shimmer cozy, with our cozy. Okay, that looks approximately about how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'll fix it later. So your little pumpkins and transfers are coming today. Yay! Awesome. That is so cool. Let me go ahead and move that. I do need this for something on here for the stem, so I'll use that. Let me go back and see. Hi Doris, my sister. Hi Linda. Sarah says your neighbor never found her little three-pound Yorkie. Yeah, somebody definitely snatched it up. They should go to to your TV channel. Your town is small. Does it have its own TV channel? TV station? They should go to the TV station. You know, somebody's going to know something. Somebody's friend is going to say, hey, I saw the dog that you have, your new dog, is actually not your dog. That is just so upsetting. And it happens way too much. So, and let me see, Kathy, people misplace their phones. Yeah, exactly. Kathy, you know, I just say people might be at work. That's what happened on the weekend. It takes a little bit to get back with people sometimes. So yeah, I'm so excited I was able to do that. Yeah, the pumpkins, I tried to get more yesterday. After I got my order, I went online. I was like, oh, this is so cute. I want another one. They're gone. So let's do the fall. Let's do the fall one first. Let's do this. There's a lot of pieces, so we're gonna have to do these separately. So let me just move this to the side, and let's do the fall one first, and then we'll come back and we'll do the round sign that says sweater weather. So yeah, I'm like, at least with everything that happened to me, I know what to do now. I had no clue what to do when Chloe got lost. I had never lost a dog. I'd found dogs, but I had never lost a dog. So okay, we need to paint the letters are going to be white, okay, and then the pumpkin. We'll do the pumpkin. We're going to use our Shimmer Cozy, but this is red, okay, and then the stem is brown, and this is going to be brown. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit different. So let's see. I'm like, how does this need to be? And I have all of these are black. All right, they're just going to be wherever. They're going to be wherever. Maybe I just move this up here. Okay, so black, white, Shimmer Cozy. Okay, all right, so there we go. Okay, hi Billy, how are you? Oh, you're doing all your moving stuff. Oh my goodness, I know that's so hard. It's a lot of work. Is Sarah excited to paint? Yes, it is such a cute series. Absolutely. Hi Melanie, how are you? Good morning. Hi Marilyn. Sarah says nope. Closest is Hastings. She put it all over and she wasn't. Oh gosh. Hi Pam, how are you? Hi Karen Ross. I just thought, well, maybe there's a TV station or something that would carry it. You know, people have people's heartstrings. You know, when they see that a little dog is missing, and somebody isn't voluntarily giving it up. You know, sometimes they will actually, you know, if it was my friend and my friend had someone's dog, I would totally turn him in. I'm sorry, but that is so wrong. It is so wrong to ever keep anyone's pet. Okay, so we're just doing white on here, on the words, on the letters, FLL. Our little pumpkin is the A in fall. This one should work up. It should work up pretty quickly. I am not going to do a ton of distressing on this one. It's going to be pretty straightforward. Might have to do 2 coats of white because at least, you know. And then let's paint that pumpkin. Let's paint that pumpkin. So I have all my paintbrushes here. I have my brown. Let me see. Oh, that is not the one I need. Okay, so let's paint with Cozy. So this is our new color of the month. Well, let's see how it paints up. Let's see if it paints up with 1 coat. So we have to do the underneath and the top part. Okay, I think it's going to, you know what we should do? So the underneath, we should leave it like this, more see-through, and do the top part with 2 coats and do it darker. I think that would be really cool. Or do vice versa. What do you guys think? So I think that it's going to need 2 coats to have it be really solid. But it sure is pretty. I definitely need extras of these because I have a lot of big pumpkins that I'd love to do this color. It's kind of like a copper, like, you know, like the copper color, but it's orange, you know, deep orange. It's not shimmer pumpkin. It's deeper. It's like, it's a cool color. I love it. Okay, so I need to do the stem. I'm kind of thinking I'll do 2 coats on the front. Cheryl, needing some prayers. Your family here in Boise. Autistic, nonverbal son ran away from his 5th birthday party. Oh my gosh, was found. Oh, that's terrible, Cheryl. I am so sorry. That is so sad. That just makes my heart break. Um, Sarah says the little pup is a high money dog that she'll be sold. Yeah, it absolutely, absolutely. I felt that way with Chloe. That Chloe was a cute dog, and somebody probably thought they would benefit off of her, that they would breed her, which isn't possible because she is spayed. Okay, so that was. You could just use whatever color you want. Like if you want to use warm sunset or spice pumpkin, you don't have to have the shimmer, which is our color of the month, Cozy. I just wanted to try it out. So, and then this is burnt umber. So I'm doing burnt umber on this. And then I'm going to do, for my heart, I'm going to do alizarin crimson. So let me get out a little bit of that. And then these are black. So we will just keep going. And we need to put more than one coat of white on here, of course. Okay. That's so hard, Cheryl. That just breaks my heart. I just can't imagine how those parents feel. You just, they're gonna blame themselves, and they shouldn't. Things like that just happen. We just don't. And I know there's canals. So here's something that happened when I was a child. I grew up. I lived in Utah until my the summer after my 8th grade year. But up by where my grandparents lived in Idaho, where I moved, there's lots of canals. And we are always told, don't swim in the canal, don't swim in the canal. And even the small canals that just ran along the road, like the ditches. One of my grandparents' neighbors' little boys had passed away, had died from drowning in the ditch. And so my grandparents always kind of put that fear into us because I think it was the Makoviak's little son had passed away in the ditch. And in communities like that, it actually is probably more common than you would think. It probably happens about as much as farm accidents happen, which is probably pretty often. But just the saddest thing. It really is. Oh, guess what? I did get my, I got my white ink pad in, the new one. So I'll show you that tomorrow. I'll use my older one today, but it actually worked really good. I was using it last night on the Santa Clauses, and I really liked how it looked. So that was the new brand. That was the new brand of the white. And I told you guys I would report back. Let me give you the link for these, and then I'm going to give you the link for the white that you guys suggested. It worked out really good. So thank you. I don't remember who told me, but somebody put the link and I clicked on it and I ordered it and I really, really like it. Okay, so there's our black. Yeah, devastating. Yeah, for sure. Laura says your nephew is autistic but is verbal. Yeah, and Cheryl knows. Yeah, having your autistic daughter, always a fear, for sure. Color of the month is still available. I just ordered more yesterday. So yes, the color of the month is still there as of right now. I don't know if they'll cut it off at some point. Oh, you know what? I need to share this to my VIP group. Hello. Let me do that. Is it even on my right page? Sometimes that happens to me. Okay, let me just share that over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, halfway through it's like, okay, maybe I need to do this. Anyways, I hope you all are having a great day, a great week. Let me find what I was going to give you guys. I'm going to give you the link for the kits. Okay, so it's my fall section on the website, so you can order that. Make sure if you want the color of the month, you're going to want to order it soon because we know how that goes. It doesn't, all of a sudden they'll say, oh, it's sold out, and it's just gone. And Darlene does not get a whole bunch of extras anymore. So let me, share this collection. Oops, not airdrop it. Hello. I'm having a struggle here. Copy. I'm letting this dry at the same time. We're just kind of talking. Okay, so here's this. Okay, so that's the fall section. Okay, let me get you the link for the white that I just received because my other white was out of stock. And so I just got this new white and I really do like it. So I wanted to try it before I suggested it to anybody. Let me scroll down and find it. It's here somewhere. Okay. And then let me send you that link. Okay. All right. So, oopsie, come on. You can do it. You can do it. And then we'll dry this. Okay. Paste. There we go. So that's the white. Okay, perfect. Your grandkid's sister is autistic and nonverbal. She's 11. Oh, that's just got to be so hard. So hard. Okay, let's try this. I really think I should do a second coat on one of these. Should I do it? I think I should do it on the front. My foot is caught in here. The cord down there. I'm trying to do gymnastics, trying to get out of it. Okay, dry everything. We'll put another coat on the white. We'll put another coat on the front part. I think the front part is what I want to do. And then on the heart. And then we'll be ready to do any type of distressing. Let me look and see what I want to do. Let me look at my sample here. Yeah, I want to do a little bit of dry brushing on the blocks. We'll do that in white. So you have to make sure it's 100% dry. You know, don't ever want to try to dry brush on paint that's wet. It doesn't work. It just makes a mess. Hi Stephanie, how are you? We are doing the word fall. We're using our new color of the month, which is Cozy. I got it yesterday. Yay. So excited. So excited. Okay, so I'm going to put a second coat on the front part. The back I'm going to leave is just going to be a lighter color. This will just be more solid. I'm not going to do dry brushing on this. Okay, so on the other one, when we do the sign, I'm going to do dry brushing on the front part, but not on here. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I just want it to be different. Okay, now let me do the second coat on the white. And then we'll do dry brushing on the black letters. Okay. So this sign's pretty quick. It doesn't take a ton of time to do this one. You know, everything takes time though. Guys, it does. So like I said, I fell asleep last night early. I just was tired, you know. So I fell asleep probably about 9 o'clock, and then I was startled awake by my phone, by the message from the lady that I can't wait to see a picture of this person with their dog back. I'm so excited for him. It's just such a blessing when that actually happens and a person gets their dog back. Okay, I'm trying to get paper towels that fell on the ground. There's a roll down here that's just like the end of a roll. Okay, so I need some paper towel to do my dry brushing. You need some paper towel. You're going to take one of these scruffy brushes. If you don't have these are like in your paint section, like at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're just the little cheap scruffy ones. So, okay, let me go ahead. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Oh, sorry. Stephanie was just responding. Okay. Sorry. I didn't know if I missed something else. Okay. So let's just do this. A little bit of white. And then you're going to wipe most of it off. And then we're going to go up and down. Okay. So we're just going to get some on here. And you're just going to go up and down. Put a little bit. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Absolutely do not have to do this part. Totally up to you how much or how little you do. It just kind of changes the look. Okay, let's dry this. Oh, you know what? I should do the heart. But let's move it up here so that I don't get anything on it that's on anything else. I'm like, I think that's good. I'm kind of really feeling like I need to do a little bit on here. I'm just going to do a little bit on this front part, okay? I can't resist. I'm going to leave this solid. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit on this. Okay, let's dry. We're going to ink the edges. And then we're going to we'll do the other sign. We'll glue this one together. so cute, guys. Oops. Your sleep schedule is so off right now. Yes, yeah, I think it really is with things. I just sleep when I need to. Okay, so if during the day my body says sleep, I just go to sleep. Okay, my head goes down onto my desk, or I go lay on the couch, and I'll sleep for an hour. I'll wake up. I'll keep working. I don't have any problem with that. The problem that I have is that I'm traveling. I'm traveling in 2 weeks from tomorrow, and let me just, I need to do just a little bit more here. Yeah, I'm traveling to the Watts of Love weekend in 2 weeks, 2 weekends, 2 weeks from tomorrow, and I'm still having all these issues. So hopefully, Sue will be with me. So if I fall asleep, it's not going to be a problem. But when I have to sleep, I just have to sleep. So unfortunately, that is just the way that it's going to be, and people just have to accept that. Okay. All right. Oh, how cute. Look at how cute that is. And then this heart's going to be in there. I love that. That is super sweet. Okay, let's take all these guys off of here. I'm not sure the order, so I have to just get my board out. I'm sure the tallest one is the F. Okay, I do want to move my board. We'll bring it back for the other stuff. Okay, so, but I want to move the whole board off of here so I can ink. I wish I had a bigger area. I need a shop as big as my house. So I can have a big room. This room is small, and my area here is super tiny. Okay, so on the back of this, we can go ahead and we can glue these on here now, just to get this on here. This is this type of standard. So let's get these glued on first, and then we'll figure everything out, where everything goes. I think we can probably still see through the black and see where everything goes. But let's get this part on here first. So that's how it stands. And make sure it's lined up. Okay. Perfectly. Okay. So I'm just going to flip it over so I can see which block goes where. Okay, we'll glue everything onto the block, and then we'll glue it onto there. Okay, so that's the tall one. Okay, F, this one's for the pumpkin. And then that one and that one. Okay, perfect. All right, so I just needed to make sure. I'm going to ink the edges on my letters here, and I got a new ink pad out, so it's going to have a ton. I love the pumpkin too. I think it'd be cute to just have a lot of tiny ones like that. So I think they're really sweet. Oh, let's see. I need my white for the edges. This is my older white. This is not the same one that I was using, but it will work. So we're going to do all the blocks. Going to do them really good. Get a lot of ink on there. Okay, that's going to be glued together here in a second. We're going to use our brown ink pad for that. So I did post the link for the white, the new one, and I do like it. It actually works just like this one. It's almost identical to this one. So this one's just been out of inventory, out of stock for a while. It's starting to peel. So sometimes these layers peel off. Isn't that funny? Sometimes the layers of the ink pad will peel off. It's crazy. All right, let's get that pumpkin glued together. Oh, we got to ink the edges. Sorry, getting ahead of myself here. Anxious to get crafting again. Oh yeah, for sure. I know, I totally miss it when I don't get a craft, when I'm traveling and I'm not crafting. I have withdrawals. This is my therapy. I love it. It's my time when I just get to relax. Like last night when I woke up and I needed to send messages and I needed to post on the page that the dog was safe and the owner was going to get the dog back today and all of that, to calm people down, because you got people going off the deep end saying you're going to have to get the police involved. And I'm like, just stop. You know, I really am trying to just keep people calm on things like that. I don't like the way that center turned out. Let me take some of that off. I'm just going to spray a Q-tip. If you get too much, you can always take some of this off. My ink pad is brand new, so it's got a lot of ink going on with it. So I'm going to take some of this off. Let me just spray again. You can use it. You can actually use a Clorox wipe, and if you need to I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the corner of a Clorox wipe and get some of that off. I got a little crazy with that. In the curved areas, I probably need to use a Q-tip because this is a brand new ink pad, so it has a ton of ink on it. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Q-tip to do those little areas. Okay. All right. So I'll do what I can. If I need to use a Q-tip, I'll do that. I'll just stop and I'll do that. Anyway, so I was wide awake last night. I'm like, okay, I'm going to craft. So I assembled one of the little projects that Tara had base coated for me. I got a Santa assembled. So I have the Santa now in 2 different sizes. I have the reindeer in 2 different sizes. I actually did him super large by accident. He's like a really big one. But I only did one of those because it takes a lot of wood for him. Okay, there's that. So that goes there. And then this one. So I'm just kind of doing the edges a little bit. You don't have to do the whole thing. You don't even have to do any on this if you don't want to. I'm just kind of making it distressed. It might be distressing to me too. All right. Is this, no, that's a different one, Cheryl. It's not that same one. The one that I posted on my page, that frustrates me a lot. You can see your crafting from your bed. Makes it harder. Your girls are taking the hobby. Oh, yay. Hobby Lobby. I'm so excited for you. The dog I posted on my page that the person is trying to rehome, that's frustrating. I haven't been able to make contact with her, and the reason I posted on my page, I don't usually out people like that, but she wasn't answering any of my messages. I really don't like to do that to anybody and call them out, but some of my friends are friends with her. And so I figured that, that's why I said, if any of you know her, please try to talk to her. What happened with that little dog was that the person and her neighbor found the dog in the middle of the road by their house, and she's like, I can't keep it, my neighbor can't, so we need to find it a home. And we're like, no, we need to find its family. You can't just say, you found it, you're going to find it another home. That's actually not allowed. Let me help you. So I was like, let me help you find this little baby's home. And she never responded to me. And I'm sure it's because she's at work. And so I was just waiting. I was being patient. Let's just let the process happen. And immediately people started saying, that's illegal. We're going to turn you in. And then she deleted her post. And that's what happens. People don't want to be called out like that. And so she probably didn't think that people screenshot it. I screenshot those things all the time as soon as I see them. Because things like that, people will delete. And if you screenshot it, then you have proof. And so that's why I posted on my page. But I don't usually do that to people and have their names on there. But I'm hoping that one of my friends that knows her will actually contact her and say, hey, what are you doing with this dog? Let me help you. Darlene's good at this. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that we will be able to talk some reason into her, and she will actually allow us to help her, because we want to find the owner. We don't want to find it a new home. It probably has a home, right? It just, let me make sure that this is the right way up. I'm trying to find my scoring. I can't see my scoring. I think it's the right way up. Oh, there, now I see it. It just had to be at a different angle. Okay, so let's get all of these on here. And then we'll put our letters on. I was going to put it on first, but with the pumpkin, it actually overlaps. It overlaps the two. Did you ever get the apple cutouts done? I did not ever get the apple cutouts done. I kind of got pulled off of that onto other things. When I was doing my monthly kit, I got pulled into that. So I have not got the apple basket done, but I intend to. Yeah, I have so much to do. And then in the middle of all of that, in the middle of all of that, we have all this transition with Chocator because of my upline quitting, and so having to get people to join other pages and all of that. So okay, and then hubby being sick. It's just one thing after another, you know. So Betty, how was that earthquake last night? You guys were rocking and rolling out there. Are you having a lot of aftershocks? It was like 5.3, 5.4, something like that. I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, I think that's where Betty lives. Yeah. I bet it shook a lot of people out of bed. Okay, that goes right there. Look how cute this is. This is so cute. We'll wait to put these on. We'll let it dry all the way while we create the other project, the other sign. So this is just number one. We're going to do two. We're going to do two fall signs. They're basically about the same. The other one has two little pumpkins on it. We'll do one of them. I actually really like the way the shimmer turned out on this. Oops. Is that the wrong one? I did do the wrong one. Hang on. Hold please. Hold please. That's the tall one. You wonder if she posted it as a scam attempt. This one was not a scam. No, I actually know I know where the person works. It was not a scam at all. So, yeah, they actually found the dog. The pictures of the dog are with her husband. So I know 100% that it's not a scam. Some people kept saying it's a scam. I'm like, how would she have pictures with her husband with the dog? So, I don't personally know her husband, but I ran her through my background check and all of that and found her husband's name, and I pulled up his Facebook page, and it matches with the picture of the guy holding the dog. So I know it's not a scam. Okay, look how cute that is. Okay, we're going to put this to the side. We're going to work on the other one. You're all okay. The house was rocking and there was like 10 aftershocks. I figured there would be a lot of aftershocks. For sure. Okay, let's bring in this. We have a lot of little pieces. I'm not sure if everything's going to fit on here. There are a lot of pieces, guys. But okay, so let's put this part up in the corner. That's black. The background's black, and then these are going to be red, or alizarin crimson. Our words are going to be white. So let's get those. We're going to scooch these parts up. So sweater weather is going to be white. I wonder if I can get it all in one line. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. We have lots of pieces here. It's basically done the same. I'm kind of feeling like I should do the shimmer on the thing. I'm gonna do one of them. Oh, it's not gonna all fit. Darn. Maybe I can put some up at the top here. I could do that. I'll move this around. I just need lots of room for all my pumpkin pieces because there's layers. Okay, so this front layer is going to be brown. I'm going to put that down there. And then on this smaller one, oh, look at, okay, so this is brown also. Okay, so those are the stems. We're going to put those down here in the center. These come apart. So this comes apart. This smaller pumpkin has two little pieces. See how this fits right here? Just like that. So that has two pieces. Okay. And then this is all one big piece. Let me see if I can fit that somewhere. I'm like, where is all this going to fit? We're going to just kind of rearrange things. Okay, so the smaller pumpkin is going to be light buttermilk. The big pumpkin is going to be, maybe we should do shimmer. I really like how this turned out. What do you think? Do you like this little pumpkin? I think it turned out super cute, the color. I think we should do the big pumpkin that color. Okay. All right, so let's just start in the corner. Let's just do our black. Hopefully I have enough. Oh, here's another full thing of black. Okay. So if I don't have enough, I have a second one. All right, that should be enough. Where's my brush? Okay. That's probably more than enough. You guys, why do I do that? I do that all the time. Oh my goodness. So what are you doing this weekend? What's coming up? Anything for anyone? Any fun things? Any craft shows yet? I have mine, but not quite. So craft show in a couple of weeks. My setup is not this Sunday, but the next. Let's put some of this back, you guys. I was like, am I gonna have enough? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have too much. I got too much on here. Yeah, I did. So all these are going to kind of go together. It's a different style than our other fall stuff that we made. I like being able to do a variety. I still need to get some of that off of there. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Too much, Darlene. Okay. All right. We're probably good now. I love the pumpkins. I think they're super cute. I love fall colors too. Yes. For sure. Okay. All right, so let me get this all smoothed out so it can dry while we're doing everything else. And we will do like the white, we'll do the white dry brushing. Okay. All right, that's done. Let's just keep going on the top row. We need to get some alizarin crimson for our hearts. We're going to need 2 coats on the hearts. That red, and sometimes 3 coats. But I think I did okay with 2. Okay, then my words are white. I'm going to get my white paintbrush. Let's do our white words. Our letters. Sweater weather. It's kind of jumbled. Hope you can do word puzzles. Sweater weather. Just kind of tapping and pulling to get this on there. I don't want to have globs of paint in there. What time is it? 7:25. Okay. So the smaller pumpkin's going to be light buttermilk. So let me get my light buttermilk out. You're gonna have to go to your Shopify and oh yes. Yes, please do, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Please do. You know what? My camera must be really crooked because my board is straight on here. Let me see if I can get that straightened a little bit. My board is completely straight. It's my camera that's crooked. There we go. Okay. Light buttermilk. Light buttermilk is the smaller pumpkin. So we are going to do that. I need another paintbrush, please. In my drawer. Okay. All right. So these go with the small pumpkin. So you do them both the same color. And then the back part we're going to leave solid. And then the front part we're going to do, we're going to dry brush. Okay. So. All right. These are going to be so cute. I love stuff like this. It's just different. It's just different. I love the sweater type pattern. There's a name for it. It's not Argyle, is it? Is it Argyle? Or what is the name? The knit type pattern. What is it called? Someone help me. Help me. Help me, please. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the brown. Let me just, what is it called? It's not Argyle, is it? It's, oh darn, somebody knows. Someone knows what it is. This pattern type. I don't know. I'm having a struggle. I'm on the struggle bus because I can't remember the name. Somebody has to know. Someone has to know. So this is burnt umber. So I'm doing burnt umber. All right. I know, I'm thinking, should I do shimmer on this on top of that? Maybe, I don't know. I think I should just leave it and just have the one be shimmer. Cable knit. Yeah, I'm thinking of, yeah, something like that, like cable knit. That's probably it. I was struggling for my words. Do you ever do that? None of you do that, right? It's just me. It's just me. Okay, so bringing in the jar of my, it's called Cozy. Bringing in some Cozy. So the background, I'm going to just do one coat of, and just get it nice and solid. Don't know what I got down here. It looks like I got, I must have got some of the light buttermilk on there. Let me just get this nice and solid. And then I'll just keep working it. Oops, I think I'm picking up some of my light buttermilk. Okay, then this is the same color. All right. I need to pull off, there's like little pieces of the shimmer part that I'm trying to get out of there. Harlequin. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that a pattern? It might be. I'll have to look it up. I'm just trying to think of what it is. So, hi Kimberly, how are you? You just woke up. I wish I was just waking up. I actually contemplated not going to sleep last night. I was like, Darlene, don't do that to yourself. So I worked, you know, I fell asleep about 9 something. I was startled awake at 12:30, and then I worked until 2:30 and went to bed. My schedule's always kind of off. I have a really weird schedule that I keep. And then after this, I'll go lay down with my dogs for about 20 minutes before I go in and start working. They love me to go lay with them. I have the human dog bed pulled out in the living room. It's so comfy. It's so comfy. All of them were in there when I left. They're so funny. Little Darcy is really just becoming part of the family. I'm sorry about that. Part of the family. She's really fitting in with the other dogs. But she's snippy like Bailey. Okay, so Bailey we always said didn't play well with others. Darcy will play, and then all of a sudden a switch flips. And she becomes the devil dog, and she's like, I don't want to play anymore. Okay, let me just try to keep smoothing this out because it does have some of the shimmer little lumps in it. Okay, it looks good now. I'm going to leave it like that. You had a good night. Prednisone is messy. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I bet. I bet it's really hard. I would be on the struggle bus with that for sure. Okay, let me get a little bit more red. My alizarin crimson. Come on. You can do it. This one's almost gone. I'm getting to where a lot of my bottles are almost gone. But I want to use up all the rest of them. I want to use it to the very end, so I'm going to be tapping and all of that. Okay, so second coat, we'll see how that looks. We want it to be really solid. Okay, so we need to do our second coat on our light buttermilk. I think there's probably enough in my brush. We'll do our second coat on the white. And we'll do a second coat on the front on Cozy, which is this color here. If you weren't using this, you could use Warm Sunset. That's what I used on this one that I showed you last night. So see how this has a solid background, and then the front part is dry brushed. Okay, so this one, and then this is a pink color. So the pink is blush pink. I wanted to show you those. I'm not a pink person like that. It's not my thing. And those have bows on them. You can add a bow. I haven't added the bows yet. I did plug in my hot glue gun so I could do that. But you could choose to add a bow or not add a bow. Totally up to you. Okay, getting my second coat on here. Okay. All right. I'm not going to put a second coat. Am I going to put a second coat on there? Maybe. Oh gosh. On my brown, my burnt umber. Let me just on this part I'll just put a second coat going around it. Okay, and then we're going to do a second coat of Cozy on the front. Okay, not on the back part. The back part is done. The back part's going to be the way it is. Okay. So on the front part, and then we'll dry everything. We'll do our dry brushing that we need to do. And then we'll do inking. Be really careful that you're not just globbing paint down inside of this. I'm just kind of trying not to. I'm going to get out a little Q-tip, and there's a couple areas for me to clean. Okay, a little bit for over here. Like I said, you don't have to use this. I just really love the color. I think it's a gorgeous color, guys. And there's that little area that I have light buttermilk on. Okay, all right. I have a Q-tip right here. I'm going to. Okay, I need to do second coats on that. I'm going to clean up just a little bit inside. There's like a little bit of paint inside of a couple of these. Just a couple. Okay, that looks good. All right, so let me do this. I need to do second coat on the white. You got just a little bit more. And then I'll need some more white. When you was in 80 milligrams, it took it first thing in the morning so it wouldn't mess up your sleep. Oh, is that an option? Can you change when you're taking it? Kimberly, or do you have to take it several times a day? Is your prednisone once a day? I wonder, is there a certain time that you can take it, or can you do what Sarah just suggested and take it in the morning? I know mine used to just keep me awake. I wouldn't even sleep for days. And I've only had to have it a couple of times. I think I had it for pneumonia to open up my lungs, if I remember right. Don't forget to do the little, oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Where did I put it? Thank you. So I have my Chocolate pumpkin. Yeah. Thank you. I needed that reminder. I'm thinking at the top, I need to pull out a different color. How does this open? Thank you for the reminder. Let me dry all this, and we can just plop this somewhere on the board to do that. If I get everything dry. Yeah, this goes with this. I'm not even sure if I have everything painted in the right place. That's so funny. I had totally forgot. I got really into this. I have a lot going on right here. Let's just dry it. Maybe I can set it up here to do that. Maybe put a piece of paper towel on top. That's so funny. You do get busy with stuff and you're like, okay, what was I going to do? I would see this sitting to the side. So thank you for the reminder. I needed that. Definitely needed that. It happens some nights. You only get a few hours of sleep. Oh my goodness. You take it once a day with breakfast. Oh gosh, and it still affects you. Yeah, that's really hard. That is really tough. Okay, I have one paper towel. I'll use this one for the dry brushing too. So I'm just going to set this here. Let's do our little pumpkin. Let's see if we can line it up. I might have to grab some other chalk paste for the top part. Okay, because I think that I want to do it with because I don't want to just do the details with black. I thought that wouldn't look as good. So it might have, but I kind of really wanted to do it with Cozy. Maybe I just do all of it with Cozy. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just see what it looks like. Here's the great thing, guys. These are washable. And even though I painted it with paint, I bet it would still come off. I bet it would. So I'll just do the whole thing. Let's just do the whole thing with Cozy. So Cozy's our new chalk paste color. This transfer was only available for a short time. They had limited amounts and they are given away free with a little cutout if you ordered $50 or more, which wasn't a hard thing to order because you have to order 45 in order to get your chalk paste. And as soon as you added your chalk paste to the order, no, that's for designers. For designers, you ordered 45. Anyways, for you guys, for customers and perks, it was 75. So you qualified right then. So most people that went in and got their color of the month, they also got this free. Okay, let's peel this up. Oh, how cute. Okay, it peeled up some of my paint. I didn't fuzz it. I forgot to fuzz it, guys. Okay, I'll touch that up. Yeah, make sure you fuzz your transfer. That's what happens on these. This is a plastic surface. Let me just touch that up really quick with the stylus. Let me open up my paint and I'll touch that up, and then we'll be good to go. Look at how cute it is. It is super cute. Okay, so I'm just going to touch that up where it peeled up the paint. Of course, I could just ink over it and make it be rustic. Okay, so fuzz your transfer, guys. Make sure you fuzz your transfer. Don't be Darlene. I don't ever wax things. I hate the look of it. But you definitely can do that. Look at how cute that is. That is super cute. I love it. It's to do for your glaucoma. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. It's a great drug, but an awful one too. Absolutely. Can you please share the link? Okay, so the link, yes, I can. I'll share the link. Absolutely. Let me give you the link for this. It's gonna just be the fall section because I have like a bunch of stuff. So let me share the collection with you guys. And here is the fall section. It has a bunch of different things that go in this whole the whole series. Okay, let me dry this really quick before I move it. And I could have had it just a little bit lower. I didn't sit there and spend the time to get it perfect. It's okay though. I just wanted to show you what you guys can do when you get that. How fun. Okay. All right, let's move that to the side. All right, we got that done. We can use that on something. All right, let's keep going. So let's do our dry brushing. We're going to do our dry brushing with the white. So the things that do not need dry brushing, I probably should pull off of here. We've got everything dried. Things that don't need dry brushing are the backgrounds. Okay, so the backgrounds and the words. Okay, so the background part does not get dry brushed. Let me set those up here. Okay, and the letters. The letters do not get dry brushed. Everything else here gets dry brushed. Okay, so let me get the letters off of here. And I am not going to ink these letters. I want them to stand out really good. So I'm not going to ink them. Okay, so I got all my letters. Got that up there. We're going to dry brush. We have our brush that we used before. So I'm going to bring that in. I'm going to get some more white paint. We're going to dry brush all of this stuff. I'm going to scooch that down just a little bit. Sorry, it's a little bit off the thing. I can go in closer for you guys. Maybe. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay. There. So now you can see the very bottom. Okay, let me get some white. And then we have our paper towel right here that we used. Let's bring that back. So just dip this into the white paint and we're going to do our dry brushing. So you dip it in there and then you get off most of it. Okay, I'm looking at this going, that probably should be dry brushed with black. Okay, I'm just gonna get this. I want to go in one direction with this. I don't want it to be going up and down. Okay, so there's the background. And then I'm going to do my hearts. I'm thinking this needs to be, white's not going to show up on this. So it actually needs to be like a black for this part. So, okay, this I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down with this. Okay, and same with these. All right, I probably have to change my tape because I'm kind of getting stuff on my tape. Get my hearts. Okay, so I'm going to get a different little brush, hopefully. Hopefully I have another brush that I can use with that. Do I have another one? I do. Okay, so we want to do black, a little bit of black on that. So, little pumpkin would be perfect for adding to a wreath. Yes, that little pumpkin would. So, that little pumpkin, definitely. Fuzzing doesn't seem to help at all for you on the Chalkator cutouts. Oh, darn. Yeah, Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz some more. That's the only part about the cutouts that stress. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. So, but it was free. So, so I'm gonna use it. It was free. Okay, I'm gonna use a different part of this. I'm gonna flip it inside out. Now I agree with you. And get some black, and that's gonna be on the one that is the light buttermilk. Okay, so. All right, and then we can start gluing these together. I'm not going to ink the edges on these. I don't think I should. I need to leave it the way that it is. Okay, so let's dry this because some of it is still kind of wet, and I might need to do just a touch more on there. Actually, I think it's pretty dry. I think it dries right away. Yeah, you're not the only one that struggles with it. I struggle all the time. Yeah, the newer one isn't as bad. So the new ones that are smooth aren't as bad. Okay, all right. So we can take this off, and all these other pieces off. We can kind of put this together. So this is going to be right here. This is going to be right here, and then we have our stems. We have these pieces. Look how cute this is. This is super cute, guys. I love it. Love, love, love it. You can do your pumpkins any color you want. It's totally up to you. And then we have our sweater weather letters for the top. But I'm going to move this first. Let me get this out of the way. And then we can start inking. I do need to, you know what I do need to do? I need to put white ink around the edge of this sign. So I'm just going to slide these things off. Okay, just going to slide it off, and we'll put white ink around the edge. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get white ink around the edge. The bottom part probably doesn't matter because the fact that the pumpkins are down there, so it's not going to really show. I kind of got way too much, but it's okay. All right. You can always take some off. If you got too much, you can always take some off. You can always smooth it out. Grab a paper towel. I'm just going to kind of buff that a little bit. This white doesn't always dry as fast as the other. Okay, let me go in closer now. Okay, so a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I have all my letters here. Let me get those I want to lay them out. I don't just start gluing because I know how it is. I will mess it up. W-E-A. Okay, sweater. Okay, that's the W there. S. E-A. T. Oh, there should be a T and an H. Okay, T and an H. Sweater, weather. Okay, so it goes on there something like that. Okay, so sweater, weather, something like that. And then this will be right here. And this will be right here. Look how cute that's going to be. Okay, so we just need to start gluing. Oh my gosh, guys, it is adorable. And then we have our fall that we did. Okay, so if you missed that, we have that. Okay, so I actually could glue these in the back now. I have that. Let's go ahead and glue this in there so it can sit and dry while we're doing our project. So just put a little bit of that glue in there. You don't need a lot. And then these little things just go right in there. And inevitably, some of that glue is going to go out on the bottom. At least it did on this one side. I'm just going to kind of clean that up. We'll just set that there so that can be drying. Okay. All right. So let me get my glue stuff back. And we're gonna put some glue in here for the letters. So let's do the letters. Squirt some in there. I should close this. This is starting to dry out. I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna wipe the top really quick, guys. I always wipe the top so that it will close nicely and there's not air bubbles that get through. So I'm going to close that. Your birthday today. So you're something awesome. Happy birthday, Carol. Happy birthday to you. All right, so there's perfect. Okay, so let's do all of our letters. We kind of got it laid out here where it goes. Gonna make sure that, do I have it right? Let me see. Okay, perfect. All right, so sweater. Whether it's kind of squished together, W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Make sure I spelled it correctly. Okay, and that it's up high enough. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to start gluing. It is kind of, it's a squishy word. All right, okay. So I'm going to take my little sponge here and I'm going to use the back side. Doesn't have any glue on it yet. Just going to do them one by one, and they'll be done. All right. This is such a fun project. I really love this one. It's so cute. So cute. I have other Halloween stuff coming up soon. I don't have enough time, guys. I honestly, I'm like, I'm going to run out of time. I just know at my craft show that Halloween sells like crazy at my craft shows. As soon as fall gets there, people are buying Halloween stuff. They love to decorate early. So I know at my shows that I need to have a ton of my Halloween stuff, my first craft shows. Okay, stay. And I have my hair appointment next week, finally. I'm feeling like an ugly duckling. It's been so long. It's really grown out a lot, but I don't go anywhere. So I'm like, okay, I really am not going anywhere. But I have my appointment next week. And it actually is during the day. It's what she could work in. Sometimes beggars can't be choosers, right? Beggars cannot be choosers. When it comes to hair appointment, sometimes we gotta take we gotta take. Yuppers. I know, and it's already time for Sophie to get another haircut. Her hair is growing so fast. She's so funny. I'm like, you need a haircut already, girlfriend. Miss Sophie. Yep, Darcy looks adorable with hers. She looks like a totally different dog. It's so crazy. So crazy when they go from being matted to being shaved down all the way. And their little personality comes out. She sits there and she rolls around and rubs on her back. It must feel so good to have all that hair off. It's like she's itching your back. Do you guys have dogs that do that roll on their back and like squirm around, making like it like they're itching their back? I swear she is. Okay, look at how cute that is. That is super cute, guys. Okay, sweater weather. Okay, let's do our big pumpkin first. Let's just pull this all off. We have layers to do. Okay, so our first chore is to get this big piece in place where it goes. Okay, so I can see my scoring. You wouldn't be able to see it because it is not that dark, but I can see the outline. So I'm going to get these pieces in place, get a bunch of glue on the back. Okay, and then I'm going to try to get it in place where it goes without having to move it or drop it. Almost dropped it, almost. Okay, so right there is where it goes. I'm going to kind of wiggle it to seat it down onto there. And then I'm going to wipe off my finger. I got glue on me. No, her DNA, we actually, it took a while for me to get the kit this time. Sometimes they're really quick. Oh, you know what? Actually, last time here's what I did last time. I had them overnight the kit. That's why it took longer this time. It took me a week to get the kit. Her DNA just went back to them last Friday. So we still have 2 weeks at least. Yeah, my guess is she's going to be 100% Shih Tzu. When I looked at her and she's all shaved down, she looks like she is going to be 100% Shih Tzu. I don't really see any other mixes in her. She reminds me so much of Bailey. John even says that it's like it's Bailey reincarnated. If you believe in that kind of stuff, I think I have him believing. I think I have him believing. He'll even say that about Sophie. He'll say, Sophie is just like Chloe. Sophie jumps so high and she's so fast. And she's very jealous. Chloe was very jealous. What Chloe would do, which was so annoying at times, is when you would pick up Marley, Chloe would jump up and grab Marley's tail. So she'd have you'd have Marley in your hands, but she would have Marley's tail. That used to just be so annoying to me. At least Sophie does not do that. Okay, got it lined up. I'm going to press it down. Is the freestanding pumpkin stack available? It is. Yes. Yeah, it is available. So this is in there. You just have to select it. It's in the fall section. So there's a bunch of pumpkins. So there'll be a large and a small pumpkin. It's in a group with a couple other pumpkins. So you'll just have to look for the grouping. I could have done it separately. I just thought, oh, I'll do all the standing ones together. So I can look on my phone and see. Let me look and see. Let me make sure where it's at. So it is. Sometimes I forget to put things. Honestly, sweater weather pumpkin standards. Here it is. I'll give you the direct link for that. Oops. Cancel. Oh, set as active. Guess what? Guess what? You know why? Because I didn't make it active. Thank you. It was still in draft format. Thank you for letting me know. That's why you couldn't that is why you couldn't find it. Okay, so oh my goodness. Okay, now I can do it. Now I can share it with you. It wasn't active. Darn it. That's why you couldn't find it. It was not you. It was totally me. It's not the first time. Okay, so there's that. There we go. Okay, so that's the link. Thanks for asking. I would not have even realized that. Okay. Let me keep putting glue on this. Yeah, I'm glad I checked. Sometimes when I have to create each of the listings separately, and it brings it up as a draft, and then I have to make sure that I click and make it active. Sometimes I forget. So if anything seems suspicious, or if the quantity isn't there, if it says sold out, it's really not, because we cut everything as the orders come in. It just means that Darlene forgot to add quantity to it. So you just say, hey Darlene, can I order some of these? And I'll go in and I'll fix the quantity for you. So yes, thank you for asking. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna do the next one. So the next one is this little one here. So light buttermilk's what I used. But you could use the pink if you like the pink. I'm just not a pink person. If you want to put the little polka dots in there, you can too. But this one I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it just plain. So I'm going to have some with and some without. Okay. And bows. I'm going to do little bows. I have my hot glue gun plugged in, so I can do that. I'm checking my time. I'm running a little bit later, but I did do 2 projects, so guys, that's why. We'll just do a simple little bow. Oopsie. I have some burlap type ribbon, and then I have that raffia. The raffia that we use, that is the grass skirt from from Dollar Tree. So I didn't buy any more this year. I still had a bunch. It's so funny. So funny. It lasts a long time. Okay, I have some glue in here. You can use a stylus to get that out, or a Q-tip if you have like some globs of glue. Okay, and then that's going to go right there. So that's a little separate piece. It's because you can't really, can't be attached to it. It has to be separate. Okay, and then this part goes on. I might have to get some more glue. It might actually be just enough. Okay, so this goes right here. Okay, and then our hearts. And then we'll do some bows. You don't have to do bows. If you want to leave it just like this, you totally can. It's totally up to you. So that heart just goes about right there. Isn't that so cute? Okay. And then this sponge has had it. It's seen its life. Going in the trash. All right. We are all done except for bows. And I'm going to put some jute. So I'm going to do double. I didn't bring in the other jute. I'm going to do this. Cheryl, have fun packing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you need to get that done. If I was there, I'd come and help you because I'm really good at packing. I don't like to pack, but I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. And make sure you label all of those boxes because if you're like me, and you forget to label them, that's such a pain to have to open every single box to find what you need. Okay, why is this not going through? You know what? I might have better luck pinching it and putting that side through. Okay, so I'm just going to hang it with this jute. If you want to hang it with ribbon, you can. I wouldn't do a bow at the top because I think a bow is just too much. Don't think you need a bow. Okay. All right. Going to tie that. That's how it's going to hang. We're going to add the bows to the pumpkins. This is super cute, guys. I'm going to go out a little bit so that you'll be able to see both this and this one. Okay, so the stander is up now, so you'll be able to stand. We're going to add a little bow to that. I have my ribbon right here. Actually, we're just going to add raffia to that. So I have my ribbon. I have my brand new thing of my grass skirt from Dollar Tree. I love it. I think it's super cute. You can leave it like that. If you don't want to add the bows, you can totally just leave it like that. But I'm going to show you how to add the bows. Here's my grass skirt. Opening it up. It's not real. This is the fake stuff that I can actually touch. Okay. Remember, I'm allergic to the real grass stuff. So I have to use the plastic. This is plastic, but it works for crafting. It works great. Okay. So, and there's a lot for $1 or $1.25 now. This was back when it was $1. So you're just going to cut the knot so you can just pull off a couple of these. We just need a couple. Okay. And then I'll put this to the side. We're going to be using a lot of that. Okay. So what I do is I will tie a bow with this to go on top of this other bow. Okay. So I'm going to do like a double bow, but I tie them separate. Okay, so I'm going to tie one and then I'm going to tie the other and just make it small. Okay, so it's going to be a small bow. Like these are really small. Look at how small those are. You see how small those are? They're pretty small. Yeah. So going to tie this bow and going to cut that. You can trim it down more if you have to. Okay, so that's about where I want it. And then you're going to do your bow with this. I have some smaller that I'm going to use too, but this is going to work for now. This ribbon's good because it's double-sided, so you don't have to sit and try to twist it and figure it out. Okay, so just going to pull it into place and just kind of get it how I want it to be. The size, just kind of pull on it, and then I'm going to dovetail the bottom part here, and then I'm going to try out the size. If I need to adjust it, I can. So that's going to go right here, and then this is going to go on top of it. This one I'm going to tie smaller. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit smaller. And then I'm not going to use the ribbon on the other one. I'll just put some raffia. I am going to use my hot glue gun to put that on. There's really no other option. The other glue doesn't work with this. So if you're in an area where it gets super hot, the possibility of your bows coming off with that hot glue, it can happen. It can happen. So I hope it doesn't. If you had it on your front door and the sun was like directly on it, it's going to come off. Yeah. Okay, just keep going smaller till it's the right size. Just keep working it and then tightening, working and tightening, like make it smaller, then tighten it. Okay. I don't like to waste ribbon, but sometimes you just do when you're trying to get it the right size, because I want it to be fairly small. And then I'll do my little raffia one that's going to go on top of it. And we'll glue those in place, and then we'll do the little raffia one. Oops, that did not dovetail really nicely. Let's fix that. Let's go backwards on it. There we go. Okay, so maybe smaller. A little smaller. Okay, so there's that. It's going to go right there. We're going to do a small little raffia one to go on top of it. So you're just going to take your raffia. I'm just tying a bow, just like you tie a bow with your shoes. I think I can actually do this one and the other one out of one of these. So I don't like to waste stuff. If I can make use of the other end for the other one, I will. If it's not enough, then that's okay. It's all right. Okay, so make it small, trim it down. Okay, so that one's going to go right there. Okay, I don't know if I can tie this small enough for the other one. I'm going to try because it needs to be pretty small for the one that says fall. Okay, so I'm just tying a bow like you tie your shoes, and then I just adjust it. I just keep going back and forth and pull and tighten, and then make it smaller, make it the right size. Okay. All right. Okay, trim it down. Okay, and then I'm going to move this stuff. I'm going to get this ribbon and stuff out of the way. Toss it down there. Bring in my hot glue gun. I have to ask you much many times. Is there a way? Let me see. Is there a way? Oh, let's see. How many times is it me the way the camera, or do you cut backwards? Yeah, I cut backwards. I definitely cut backwards. Yes, I cut backwards because I'm left-handed, and my kindergarten teacher did not want me to be left-handed, so I definitely cut backwards. And actually at my craft shows, it kind of attracts people to me sometimes. They'll go, wait a second, what did you just do? Okay, let me try to get this one on here. I'm going to grab a squeegee. I'm not going to press my finger into this. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. Come on. I probably should have put the glue on this. Let me put glue on the back of this. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a squeegee, and I'm going to press down with the squeegee instead of my finger, because sometimes the heat will come through there and the glue will come through. So let me make sure it's in place. And then I'm just going to press really hard with that squeegee. The squeegee is going to take that heat, and if any of the glue comes up, it's going to go on the squeegee. Okay, and then just kind of fluff that up. Okay, so there you go. There's that one. Okay, and then we'll glue these on. Okay, so these bows first. So yeah, I'm going to put the glue on the back of the bow. Sometimes I cut forward, sometimes I cut backwards. That one I can actually just press down on. The glue's not going to go through it. Okay, right there. Okay, and just press down really hard to get it to stay in place. I don't like using hot glue on anything. I won't use it on the wood pieces because they'll definitely fall off. Yeah, don't ever trust it on your wood pieces. It's not going to last. Okay, I have a glue stick here to feed in there. Okay, and then this is going to go on there. I'm going to take my squeegee and press it. Press it in there. Okay. Okay, and then just kind of fluff it up. Okay, there's one, and then this one, and then we're done. We are done, guys. Just got to get this one on. This is a cute project. I love the pumpkins. I think they're adorable. I love the dry brushing. Dry brushing is perfect on them. You don't have to do it though. You can totally do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to dry brush is like that white stuff that's on there. Okay. All right. So there we go. Kind of fluff that up. I'm going to unplug my glue gun right this moment because you know how I am. And I'm going to put it in a safe place where it's not hot on my stuff. On the Raffian start fire. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and let me put you up to myself and I'll show you what we got. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we have our fall sign. We have our cute little door hanger, and then we have this one. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This I just made on my own. But isn't it so cute? I think they turned out super fun, super cute. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good Wednesday. Happy hump day.